Hello my friends, my name is DragonHeart, the Prince of Wales, and welcome to PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Now in today's video, we're not actually going to play a match straight through. I want you guys to get a feel for this game with me basically, because this is something which is brand new territory for me. But what I will show you is my very first match in a replay. So if I click on replays by here, you'll see I've had 3 matches so far. I did relatively well in most of these matches, all bar one. You can probably tell which one that is. It's the one that says 7 minutes. But the first one we're going to go into is the one I played by here, which is 26 minutes long. And yeah, we'll make a cut by here. I'll take you straight to the battle. Okay, so as you can see, we are here on, well, the flight by here, the plane. Welcome to Air DragonHeart. This is your captain speaking. You might feel some turbulence here, but do not worry. Now this is quite interesting because this is my first time playing this game and I didn't know what buttons I had to press. I got my Xbox controller plugged in. I played this on keyboard. I've been playing this on keyboard, but my Xbox wired controller was plugged in, so I didn't have a clue what button I had to press. I didn't realise it was F on keyboard. So you'll see that everybody was jumping out of this plane, everybody except me. So I'm still there. I am sat down. That little dude there's me. There's still a few people left, but this plane's going right into the cliffs by here, and there's quite a lot of people have already left. I'm still here. If I bring up the map, you can see all those people that are behind me were there, and I'm still on this damn plane with a couple of people. I don't know why. Well, I know why. It's because I didn't know where the button was, and eventually it automatically bails. Basically, it automatically bails. So there we go. Bunch of other people to the right hand side of me, and I went straight down, as you can see by here. And I'm going all the way down for that little town, which you'll see. Well, not really a town, it's just a little sort of lot of buildings and stuff. So I end up sort of scanning the area, looking around. All the other people that bailed with me, they all went out to the other side. I was quite lucky with this start. Bear in mind, it's my very first time playing this game as well. I have watched quite a few streamers and YouTubers play this game, but I've never actually played this game before until now. So I eventually parachute down, as you can see, and we got 87 alive. So already I'm thinking, wait, I was in the top like 10 or something of people dying straight away. So I was quite happy with that. So we come on down to the ground. We eventually make it by here. Now this is quite cool because what I like about PUBG is there are lots of customization options. So I can sort of zoom in, zoom out. I can press the space bar and I can give you like a nice little replay of what's going on, just like this. So it's quite cool. You've got spectator mode, so you can see what I'm doing right now. I'm in this little sort of shed. And the important thing I want to show you is, if I bring up the map first of all, I'm right at the top of town. You can see there's somebody called Ice Top, and there's somebody else in section C by here. The replays give you sort of like a 1 kilometer kind of radius in a circle. So the important thing is, like, you can only see the replays of anybody within that sort of circumference of where you are. So you can see a couple of people sort of on the outskirts by here. But I'm on my own. I'm pretty much on my own here. And this big white circle by here, that is actually the circle that I have to get to. So if I come back out from here now, you'll see I'm still here. I've equipped myself with a few things. I got a weapon by here. I'm picking up some things from the ground. I look rather dashing, don't I? Don't have a clue what I'm doing. I got a shotgun by here. I got a shotgun. I think I got an Uzi or a pistol. I've got some kind of police vest on as well, and yeah, this is quite. I thought it was quite interesting, sort of way of playing, to be honest with you. But can I bring up my weapons on here? No, I can't. This is quite cool. I can bring up the player list. So this is all the players that are in the circumference of where you are. You can sort of minimize it or maximize it. There's only like one other person, but I'm being super cautious playing this because I've never been. Yeah, well, I've never played this game before, so I'm being super cautious, hoping not to get sort of blitzed by anybody. I'm taking my time. I'm acting like a bit of a noob, and being totally honest. So you can see I'm taking forever. I should be concentrating on that map, shouldn't I? Surely I should be concentrating on that map. So eventually we move up from that building. I've basically decided, or realised by this point, that I actually have I got to get to that circle. Basically the circle's going to be over there, way over there. We're going to have to go through 1 square kilometre, 2 square kilometres just to get there. We know, well, I know from looking back, but I didn't know at the time, there's actually players not too far away in that block just by there. But I've basically got to leg it. So I've got this building. I'm basically looking around to see what stuff I can loot. I've got myself, I think I got myself some aid. I think it's like an energy drink or something. Got a new helmet as well, a green helmet. And there I am, just chilling. trying to work out how to get underneath there. I didn't know what the button was. Eventually I was able to work it out, and I crawl from underneath, and I've made it out now to the grass level by here. This replay mode is absolutely amazing, by the way, guys. The fact that you can take like screenshots and stuff, and like, look at that, that's really beautiful with that mountainside player and my player just wandering over there. Pretty cool stuff. Could take some awesome screenshots here of stuff like this. But yeah, I'm basically just making a run for it now. There's a town over there. I'm thinking, right, go for that town perhaps. I gotta get to the circle where El Pozo is. Perhaps there's a trailer park on the outskirts. If I can get there. Now, bear in mind, you can see on this map, there's still nobody near me at all. Everybody has basically gone to El Pozo or Los Leones or Monte Nuevo. They've all gone to this big area by here, and I've just gone off on my own into some random place with very, very poor loot. I haven't even got a rifle by this point, just using the shotgun with a few rounds, and that's it. And that's where we're going to end this first section of the video. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make a quick cut here to the next part of the video. Otherwise, it's just going to be talking for half an hour over me walking around. So I'm doing my biggest kind of Lord of the Rings impression by here in the desert. I'm walking over mountains, walking, hiking, strolling, and running. Completely into oblivion, basically. There's nobody around me at all. I'm on my own. I'm trying my best to beat the blue zone and try and get to the next town. Okay, so we pick it back up now. You can see I got a few more stuff by here, the wave equipment, and I'm just about going to make it by here. You can see there's a couple of other players now, not too far from me in the sort of vicinity of where I am. They're actually ahead of me slightly. There's one that's gone towards El Pozo, and there's one that's by the crater by here, and I'm just about making it into the circle. That blue zone is coming in quickly, but I've just about made it. And you see, there's players actually coming up in this area. I didn't know these players were even here, but yeah, they were here. All right, they're not too far away from me, and I'm like, uh-oh, I'm gonna get in trouble by here. So I just get in here into my where I am currently. If I can bring it up, where have I gone? It just disappeared somewhere. Oh, spectated me. I don't even know where I am. Oh, there we go. That was a bit weird, but there I am right now. Just chilling and whatnot, and I've made it to the circle, which is the most important thing. Now, the cool thing about this as well, guys, is that with this playlist, I can actually look at other players in my sort of circumference and see how they do. So if we go into this guy over here, I'll face a Kez. Look how kitted out he is. Look at the equipment he's got. He's got a rifle by here. He's got all sorts of stuff. There's another player, that ENBV or ENB84, is just ahead of him in the bush, but they're going to come towards each other, hopefully, but you know. Oh, actually, no, the other one's disappeared. He's out my circumference range, so I don't know if I'll be able to see that. But I can actually keep an eye on some of the other players, and it's quite interesting because if you're somebody that was like a hardcore first-person shooter or third-person shooter kind of player, maybe you've died and you want to know who killed you. Maybe you want to know what you've done wrong. You can review the footage, go back, pick up some tips of other people. Like this guy who's got a nice coat on. He's got a backpack. He can obviously carry a lot more equipment than I have. I only got a backpack in my player in this game at the moment. But he's well kitted out, and he's just popping out of the circumference area that I can watch. So I pop onto Cash 07 now. Another guy who's actually gone into this little buggy by here, and he's looking pretty good in his buggy. Whereas if you go back to me, I'm still working out how to open a door. I'm still trying to open a door by here. I don't know what I'm doing. I can see I'm being quite sneaky. I found a little building by here. I've got a pistol and everything, and I'm trying my best not to get killed. And just to show you, there's me in the building, showing off my legs, and there's 44 left alive. So I've made it to 50%, or 50 people have died. I'm really happy with this as my first game, even though I've been quite lucky. I guess I've been quite lucky to have gone this far so far, considering how much of a noob I am. But hey ho, first time, sometimes it's not very good. And the beautiful thing with the replay mode as well, guys, this is why I want to show this video with the replay mode for my first battle, is that I got this little bar at the bottom. I could just jump ahead and pick an area. So that's what we're going to do for the remainder of this video now. We're going to show you what actually happened with me. Bear in mind, I must stress this again, this is my very first time playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, and I'm also playing solo. The only experience I've got of this game is watching a couple of streamers and YouTubers do some videos and streams on it. I've never actually played it before. I don't even know the controls. I've dirt my way through this battle so far, and we're down to the final 34. What I want you to do, guys, at this particular moment in the video, comment below where you think I'm going to place. Comment below where you think I'm going to place in this video, in the top 10, top 20, top 30. So from 34 downwards, and then what I want you to do is comment back onto your comment when you get to the end of the video and see what happened. So you can see I made it to a town now. If I bring up the map by here, you can see the circle's gone much smaller. I've just gone past El Pozo. I don't want to go through El Pozo directly because El Pozo is known to have lots of people there. One of the bigger towns, of course. There's a couple of players not too far away in my circumference. We've got Simo46 and Watch Your Back. We're all within my sort of circumference range at the moment, so obviously I have to be quite careful with them as well. But we're going to head just straight for now. We've got that blue line that's coming in quickly. We're about halfway between the white line I need to get to, which is just by here, which is just brought up randomly on the map. And as you can see, it's not going too well for me at the moment. So bring it back to me. Just heading towards this slowly. Got my Uzi out. I was shitting myself at this point because there's that big building just over there. And I was thinking to myself, oh my god, they're going to just snipe me from there. There's going to be some fucker with a sniper. I've got this far. And in my head, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, I've got this far. Surely I can't get the top 20. I wanted to just get the top 80 to begin with. I'm like, surely I can't get the top 20. There's 31 left. Oh my god, there's 31. I'm going to get sniped. So I'm like running around with an Uzi just like a idiot. I think I've only got like 25 rounds in my Uzi as well. There's not much in there at all. So yeah, that's kind of what my logic was so far. So what we'll do, make another cut now and get to the next segment of the video. Okay, so I've heard gunfire now. I'm starting to shit myself. And you can see a lot of players are actually popping up on the map now by here. There's quite a few people next to me. They're all heading towards the circle. Most of them are actually in the circle. Watch Your Back is not too far away from me, actually. You've got Potence coming in now as well. You've got Simo in there. There's like 6 people, 7 people all in that sort of area. What's going to actually happen here? I'm still running around with my Uzi, of course, and my shotgun on my back. Let's find out what happens, guys. Just going to look at Phil Nominal. He's actually in a battle right now, Phil Nominal. He's getting shot at. He's going to hide behind this tree by here. He's got some other guy shooting at him. Pro MLG stuff by here, guys. Pro MLG stuff. Getting shot at. That bark is flying off that tree. He's probably shitting himself. I'd be shitting myself if that was me right now. If you want to know what I'm doing, well, I'm just sort of, you know, not far away. I'm just kind of above him. Well, I say above him, actually. Where am I compared to him? I'm actually the other side of the mountainside from where he is. So if I go back to Phil Nominal, he's still hiding behind the tree. He's taking this really, really seriously. Might get shot at, etc., etc. Whereas I'm just chilling, you know. I got all these players that could be around me. There's 28 of them left, and I'm shitting myself still. So I'm like, okay, no problem. I can deal with this. No problem at all. So the circle's got much smaller, as you can see, and all those players are sort of converging on one another. That means trouble for me. And I'm right at the end of the pack. Obviously, I'm at the end of the pack. I started off right up here in the very top square, and I've come the furthest distance to get down to here. So I'm going to be behind most people. I've made up good ground, but obviously the loot and the gear that I have is still shit. Surely I can't win this game with this kind of gear. Surely I can't win. So you can hear gunfire now as well. There's some gunfire in the background, and some of the players' names are actually popping up now as well. We're down to a final 28. So if you guessed top 30, you were correct. We are in the top 30 right now. Phil Nominal's not too far away from me. There's a guy over there. I see him. I start shitting myself. So I'm like, shit, I'm going to start fighting. I'm actually going to start fighting soon. I haven't fired a single round so far in this battle as well. So obviously I want to try and learn how to fire first. I didn't know what button that was either to begin with. But you'll see that in a moment. Okay, so you can see people are getting killed now. Phil Nominal has actually just been wiped out, I think. Oh, he's getting killed. I go to him. Yeah, he's injured. He's just taking some of his meds and whatnot, trying to heal up and whatnot. I think what we'll do, if we go back to where I am now, we have a few minutes left. I might as well show you the final 5 minutes or so of the battle in its entirety. So you can see the circle's getting smaller. I'm actually running towards it, trying to beat it right now. I get caught up in it. I'm just going to start taking some damage now. There are quite a lot of players here in the final 26. Somehow I find myself in the final 26, which is quite shocking to be fair. If we bring up the map again, you'll see that circle's gone really small. I'm suffering right now. I'm trying my best to get in there. And there's actually 25. Somebody just got killed by a Scar-L. I can hear lots of gunfire. There's a guy over there, look. Coachy Dirt 2. He's up there. He's actually in a truck. I saw that truck. I literally shot myself. I saw that truck. I was like, ah! Oh my god. I can't deal with this. So I'm like, I need to get into the cover quickly. So I see this bush. I'm still taking damage like an absolute numpty. I eventually get in the bush and hide there because that truck could just kill me. That truck could finish me straight away. I did notice the guy at the right hand side actually, so it's a good thing I'm going to watch this replay now, because the guy on the right hand side I didn't even see before. I decided to heal up with what meds I have. I have very little meds. As you know, I don't have much loot, because looting's something which is foreign to me. So I heal up a little bit. You watch this from my first person perspective now. We've got Scorpo, we've got Coachy Dare, we've got Phenomenal, and we've got Potence all ahead of me on the map by here. They're all in that one area. We have 20 people left. I made it to the top 20. Top 20 players in my very first game of PUBG. Absolutely amazing. I couldn't believe it. It's like top 20. Oh, obviously I know that it's quite, you know, quite a lucky thing really. The fact I didn't know how to release the parachute, didn't know what button to use and whatnot. But I made it to my top 20. I was quite happy with that. So I realised that the circle is going to be moved again. Again, it's quite a small circle. They're all going to try and converge against that circle at some stage. So I need to go for it. So I wander out by here. I go up to the rock initially because I obviously want to try and protect myself, have some sort of cover. I hear gunfire really close. I should ship myself a gun. My underwear is brown by this point. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm in the top 17. I'm like, whoo, top 17. That's really good. So I hide behind this rock and I find out what's going to go on. So you can see I'm being outflanked by people. There's 3 people on my right flank. And there's quite a few people then sort of ahead of me, but they're healing up. I didn't really know what to do at this point. The circle's getting smaller. That circle's going to converge on me in a moment. And yeah, I quite like doing this, by the way, guys. This replay system, I must say, I don't play many first-person shooters. I've played a little bit of COD back in the day. I've never actually played the Battlefield games, although a lot of people tell me they're quite good. But I must say, this is one of the best FPS games I've played because it's tactical. It's tactical FPS. Battle Royale is a mode I love anyway. I used to play a little bit of it on H1Z1. And I've watched quite a lot of people play H1Z1 and play PUBG as well. So I'm really, really impressed by this game, to be honest though. I just thought it would be a cool video to introduce you to my channel with PUBG. I am hoping to do some multiplayer stuff in the near future. And if you guys want to join me then, just let me know in the comment section, guys. Let me know if you want to play with me on some PUBG. We can have some fun, have some duo battles, squad battles. And you can see that circle just closed in but there. I was like, oh my god, I've picked the perfect place because I've actually got covered by this rock as well. So I'm like, finally, where's the next circle going to be? Oh my god. You can see the circle is absolutely tiny. A tiny little circle that I got to try and get to. We're down to a final 12, by the way. There's only 12 people left in my very first game. Predictions, guys. Wait, am I going to win it? Am I going to win it? Who knows? Who knows? We're in the final 12. And I see that guy running. I'm like, oh, I can kill that guy. I got a gun. I finally get the opportunity to shoot somebody. I'm finally going to kill somebody in this game. I'm finally going to fire a bullet in this game. I haven't fired, by the way. I just got what I could. Me and my little Uzi or whatever the hell I got in my hand right now. So I tried caution. I don't want to just sprint up to him because I'll just draw attention to myself. So I go up to the building first. I just, you know, make sure. Down to the final 12. I'm like, right, I can do this. I can definitely kill this guy. There's a guy over there, Scorpo 118. I didn't really know where he was. I saw the crate drop. I'm thinking, shit, they're all going to go to that crate drop, are they? So I'm thinking, right, that guy, but I can't pronounce that name, by the way. He's mine. I'm going to kill him. I will get my kill in this game. Anything that was a bonus as far as I'm concerned. I'm not kitted out that well. I can definitely, you know, I'll happily die by here if I can get at least one kill. So I'm marching towards that guy. I'm taking my time. I'm trying to be as cautious as possible. You know that there's well, there's a few players up ahead. You can hear the gunfire in as well. So I'm quite scared. Quite, you know, top 10 in the top 10 now, guys. Look at that, top 10. Isn't that absolutely amazing? The top 10 by here. And this is where the shit hits the fan. So I'm just gonna pause it here. I'm gonna pause it here because you can see probably by the time of the video that you got Phenomenal on the right hand side there and you got me on the left hand side. I didn't see him, and if I just play it a bit longer, you'll be able to see what happens. See if I get a better view for you actually, because this is what I like with this mode. Oh, there we go, for like that. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, and then press P. Phenomenal comes up from that tree, bang, 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 and there I am, just like that. But pause it there, and I felt like crying by this point. I felt like crying. I finished 9th. I finished 9th in my very first game of PUBG. I played like an absolute Bambi. I played like an absolute noob. He came out from a tree, I didn't see him, and he just shot me. I dropped my stuff, and there's my corpse. Lying there, just get a tan. May as well get a tan, because I've hardly win anything anyway. And that's basically where my first episode of PUBG ends, guys. So I want to say thank you to everybody that's watched this video and support the channel as well. And drop the like on the video. If you want me to do more PUBG, let me know. And if you want to see more of these replay kind of things, so reviewing them rather than watch me play them live, I do plan to do both, and let me know. And I'll try and do as more as I can. And if you want to play with me on PUBG, then let me know as well. Okay guys, I've been DragonHeart, the Prince of Wales. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye. Thank you for watching the video. I want to say a massive thank you to all my patrons and all my sponsors on YouTube Gaming. They're currently on the screen right now. For more information, check out all the links in my description and check out the links on the screen as well.